Hello everybody and welcome to Pokemon Omega Ruby Wonderlocke. So as you can see, brand new recording system and some super fun games and fun times. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to let this little intro play, and when it gets into the intro I'm going to play a little brief message on what Wonderlocke is, so enjoy. What is Wonderlocke? Wonderlocke is a variation of an existing hardcore mode of Pokemon, Nuzlocke. If you don't know what Nuzlocke is a 2-rule game mode, and these 2 rules consist of: Number 1, you may only capture the first Pokemon on any route, meaning that if you enter Route 101 and you find a Zigzagoon, you may only capture that one Pokemon. I'm not entirely sure if this rule only applies to you once you get your first set of Pokeballs, but for this playthrough, that's certainly what we're going with. And the second rule: if a Pokemon faints, that Pokemon must either be released into the wild or put into a box into the computer never to be seen again. Now that we know what Nuzlocke is, we apply the variant of Wonderlocke. Wonderlocke is pretty much the same as Nuzlocke, except for the fact that once you capture a Pokemon, you must then instantly Wonder Trade that Pokemon away for an entirely random Pokemon. There is an exception known as Dupe's Clause. If this Pokemon received in a Wonder Trade is already in your party, i.e. a duplicate, then you may retrade it away for a new one. And that's it. I hope you enjoy my series. And welcome, everybody, to Pokemon Omega Ruby Wonderlocke. So then, let's jump straight in. Now that you know what Wonderlocke is, hopefully you're going to enjoy my playthrough of it. So then, let's just get straight into this fun stuff. So, I've actually already played Omega Ruby already. This is just a replayable hard mode. So then, hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor, and this is what we call a Pokemon. And suddenly the 3D enables. Check out this sick shit. Oh my god! This was amazing when I first played this on my first playthrough. The music is great, the 3D stuff is super cool to look at, and everything feels and looks amazing. Now, I may have mentioned on my previous channel back on SkemoKyle that I'm not a big fan of Hoenn. I never have been, but upon playing this, it has completely changed my outlook on the region itself. So this is going to be good. I just know it is. Oh, ruffling glass. All the 3D models, everything's great. This is exactly what a lot of Pokemon players wanted from Generation 3 Remake. So, I must say, they're very lucky. I would have loved for, oh god, Heart Gold and Soul Silver to be made like this. Oh, and what about you? Are you a boy or are you a girl? I am a boy. And will you give me your name too? Of course I will. My name, if I can find my stylus, is Skemo. I can fit Kyle in there too, oh my god. K-Y-L-E. Oh yes. Let's do this. It won't let me do it. What is going on? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. Ignore me. There we go. Sorted. So you're SkemoKyle? Yes, I am. Ah, I see. You're that SkemoKyle. Ah, he's heard of me. He's the only person who has heard of me. You're the one that's moving to Littleroot Town, where I live, coincidentally. You know what, thinking about it, that's actually quite a bulky bit of kit there. Are you ready? Your very own adventure is now about to unfold. Be courageous and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventures, and friendship awaits. I expect we'll be meeting again soon. I missed most of that text. I'm very sorry. Oh, Jesus. That was rough. I can talk again now, which is super cool. Oh, yeah. I'm not quite sure what's going on with my bottom screen there. And there we go, as if by nowhere, it seems to have gotten a little bit better. So, let's move around. The square grid applies in this place, but once we get outside, the free movement starts. Oh yeah. Those cinematics. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, it's amazing. And that music. It's so fantastic. The music's been reorchestrated and it sounds great. SkemoKyle, you're here at last. Wasn't it tough riding in the back of the bumpy moving truck all that way? Yeah, thanks, Mum. That's what normal parents do. Well, this is Little Root Town. What do you think? This is going to be our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room this time, Skemo. Come on, you have to see the inside. Do I? Do I have to see it? I guess yeah, I do. And there's the Machoke helping me move in. See, SkemoKyle? Isn't it nice in here too? The moving company's Pokemon even help with the unpacking and cleanup. That's... what the hell? They make moving a cinch. That's it. Is it a cinch? I think it is. Either way. Angry Machoke that doesn't sound anything like it used to. Thanks for all the hard work. We really appreciate it. It doesn't look like it's happy with it, but... oh well. I'll move out the way and let the Machoke get on with their day. And that one wants to groan as well. Okay, that's perfectly fine. You should go and see your new room upstairs, Skemo. Dad even bought a new clock for it to help celebrate the big move. I am very bad at reading today. You'll need to set the time though. I'm not entirely sure why. My 3DS system might be a little bit out. I've just realised that actually thinking about it. The clock on the wall isn't moving. You've got to set the time. It fades in and fades out. So it might actually think it's daytime nighttime outside, or daytime. I don't know. It's 7 PM here in 17. That's close enough. That's 1907. That's pretty close. Oh, unless that means 7. I didn't read that properly. That might be 7 in the morning. It's 7 in the evening. Oh well. We'll soon find out. If we go outside and it's sunny, then we know it's 7 AM, which is completely wrong, and I'll fix that in a later date. Okay, so I'm being yelled at. It's the Petalburg Gym! Maybe Dad will be on TV. As per usual, we just catch the end of it. We brought you this report live from in front of Petalburg Gym. Next up, a special look at a long-awaited meteor shower in the next star show. Oh, it's already ended. Looks like your dad was on, but we missed his part. What a shame. She said that as if to say, oh, yeah, what a shame. But that reminds me, one of Dad's friends lives in this town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, and you should go over and introduce yourself. God damn, I need to learn how to speak today. Okay, so, the fact that we can run straight off the bat is amazing. And now they're outside, the 3D movement is fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, it feels so good. That's Professor Birch's. I can't remember if you have to go to your rivals first, or if you go in here. Well, it's, certainly not here. So let's go over to our rivals and see what the fuck's going on. Oh, okay, not even shocked. Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're SkemoKyle, you're the next door neighbour. Welcome. We have a daughter about the same age as you. She's been so excited about making a new friend. She should be in her room upstairs. I hope you'll go and introduce yourself. Damn right I will. And now for the greatest thing ever. This cinematic is amazing. It's super cool compared to what it used to be in the original game. So now she finally notices. Pokemon fully restored, items already, and... Huh? Who are you? Oh, you must be SkemoKyle. Your move was today, huh? Well, I'm May. Glad to meet you. I actually have this dream of becoming friends with a Pokemon all over the world. And then Dad, Professor Birch, told me about you moving here, SkemoKyle. I'm going to call myself Skemo because it's so much easier to say than SkemoKyle. I should have thought about that. Well, I was hoping you'd be nice and we could become friends. Well, you was fucking wrong there. But this is just a bit silly, isn't it? I've just met you, right? So, what am I talking about? Ugh, cringe, man. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to get out and help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. SkemoKyle, I'll see you later. I said SkemoKyle instead of Skemo. What am I doing with my life? So let's get on with this. Let's just do some running. And now let's exit the town. I think I can hear someone screaming up ahead. What should I do? What should we do? Somebody has to go help. And lo and behold, Professor Birch is being chased by a lowly Poochyena. Like a wuss. Yeah, I'll help you out. There's some balls in my bag. Grab them. Right. It doesn't matter what I pick because it's going to be traded away. This was actually a thing I forgot to mention in the little rule video at the beginning. It is optional to trade away your starter Pokemon, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to say goodbye to Trico, and I will, however, name it just to give it away. So hopefully someone out there will find it. Don't know. There's a Poochyena. Just for the record, I don't know why I picked Trico. I actually really hate Trico as a Pokemon full stop. So, I don't know, it's the same way Trico I do not like. I think it might be the weird bug eyes, the fact that it looks smug, I guess. I don't know. There's just something I do not like. Can you stop beating the shit out of me, please? I would like that very much. In the meantime, I'm going to slap you around like a little bitch. Oh yeah. Phew. I went into tall grass to survey wild Pokemon when I was suddenly jumped. You saved my hide. Thanks a lot. Oh? But you're Norman's boy, SkemoKyle. I didn't even recognize who you were at first. You've grown into quite the young man. This isn't a place for a chat though. Come along to my lab. The transition in this game is great. I love it. It's not so sudden. So, SkemoKyle, I've heard so much about you from your father, but he said that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. If that's true, that was quite a performance back there. Looks like you really are your father's son. Oh yes, to say thanks for rescuing me out there, how about I give you that Pokemon you used earlier? I received the Trico that I'm going to trade. Great. While you're at it, why not give a nickname to Trico? Yeah, sure. Wow, that's the spirit. So, what kind of name will you go with? I don't know, actually. I guess I'll go with, it's a male. So I'm thinking, I don't know, Derek. That's pretty standard. Oh, no, not Daryl. I don't like Daryl. Sorry to anyone out there who's called Daryl, but I want to call it Derek. Okay, there we go. Trico's name is now Derek. So there's that. You know, if you work with your Pokemon and gain experience, you'll make a pretty excellent trainer. My girl May happens to be on Route 103 right now, surveying Pokemon for me. It might not be a bad idea for you to head out that way yourself. What do you think? Yeah, go on then. Great, I'm sure May will be happy to hear that too. She can help you, teach you what it means to be a trainer. I think I already know, but hey, well, I guess your kid can tell me. Oh yes, and if you're ever lost along the way, use the area nav or your Pokénev Plus. I said Pokénev, Pokénav. You can use it to see how to get to Route 103, where May ought to be. And if you or your Pokemon get tired, get some rest back at your new house. So then, let's get out of here. So like I mentioned in the rule video, I can't capture anything on Route 101 to begin with. I will come back to it to get a Wonder Trade. But obviously because I haven't got Pokeballs yet, I can't actually do anything. I'm assuming I've been healed up. I have. Brilliant. So let's just wander. Ah, Christ. So it's a Wurmple. Go, Derek. And it's grass against bug, which is actually a bad combination. I'm not entirely sure why I'm fighting this, because it's only a grind for something I'm not even going to use. The music is great in this. I can't even begin to express how much I love the music. The repetitiveness of String Shot is ridiculous. I can't get any slower. You're already moving faster than me. Please stop. Stop coating me in a white stringy substance. It is very, very unpleasant. Please just stop. There we go. I grew up a level. At least there's that. I can't remember what May picks. I think it's the opposite of what you are. So, like, I've got a grass, she would pick a fire. So, right, we've reached Oldale. And there's a Pokemon assistant. Hi there, I work at the Pokemon. From what I can see, you're a novice trainer. Am I right? Okay. Being super kind-hearted as I am, I'm going to give you useful advice. First of all, that's a Pokemon there. Just look out for the blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. That's great to know, so I know I can't buy any right now. I'd like you to have these as part of a special promotion. Thanks for the potions, but I would have appreciated Pokeballs more. SkemoKyle put the potions in the medicine pocket. Potions can be used any time, so they can be very useful to have. And this is a Pokemon Center. Look for the red roof. A woman inside, she'll restore your Pokemon's health. That's it. That was the advice from me, a supremely kind-hearted clerk. Have a great journey. I think there's a little bit of stuck-upness in that guy. I don't trust him. He's like, yo, so I'm super great. I'm using it to drive sales, and yeah, so at least visit the Pokemon Center because I need to heal up. Good evening. Yeah, it's at least it's registered my time right because it thinks it's evening. You know, it might be a couple of minutes off, but oh well. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here, just because we've got a brief beginning to the game. I'll do a few little setups off screen, and when we come into the next episode, we'll be able to get straight into it and start with the Wonder Trading. So, thanks for watching. Hope you're going to enjoy the series. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby Wonderlocke. Now, thanks for watching.